We're back in the sample pod. This is your boy JJ. We got Javi over here. Happy holidays soon and a New Year's. But anyways, man, we wanted to talk about NXT specifically, and abruptly. I think I used that word right.
Abruptly.
I don't know, man.
Abruptly.
I don't know, bro. Like my Hispanic
Hooked on phonics word for me.
Yeah, it won't let me say that word. But anyways, man, we wanted to talk about Trick Williams, that boy. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. But anyways, man, he is so over, bro. Like, it's not even funny, and we called it from the very beginning, from the very moment that you met him.
I took a picture with him and I put it on one of the thumbnails from our last video. I have an autograph with Trick. Super humble guy, super nice guy. Trained the right way with Booker T. He didn't train under no random dude off the street saying that he has a wrestling school, never got over. No, he trained under Booker T, one of the greatest of all time.
And he's good on the mic, bro.
He's good on the mic. His promo last Tuesday was great. His whole demeanor, his whole aura is great. Like, this dude is he just exudes charisma. He's got the it factor that they say.
Just in case you missed the NXT episode that we talked about whenever we covered the match. I mean the NXT deadline. I predicted that between now and the next 3 years, Trick Williams is going to be the biggest babyface in WWE.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's going to be the biggest babyface. At the very least, he's going to be main eventing one of the nights, either night 1 or night 2, because the guy, I mean, he's honestly, he checks all the boxes. He checks all the boxes. Good dude's very good in the ring, knows how to tell a story, knows how to cut a promo. People love him naturally, not forced. People, because and this one good thing I love about Trick, it's been one of those kind of I guess grassroots thing where it's been like little by little building up. It hasn't been
like
one of
a diamond in the rough, you know what I mean? Because he was just the manager for Carmelo.
Yeah, but that's where I would say Shawn Michaels has done a great job compared to maybe some other people from NXT previously, especially not Dusty Rhodes. I'm talking about the Rainbow area, whatever it was, the NXT 2.0 time, where it was
NXT 2.0.
No, it's not. They don't call it NXT 2.0.
Oh, I thought they did.
It's like a different thing. It's like I think they did. They haven't mentioned.
They
that
did have an NXT 2.0. They did.
Yeah, but then but then it's kind of grown into its own thing where now it's almost as good as Black and Gold. So now it's kind of a mix between both, which is great. Honestly, this version of NXT is what NXT should have been from the get-go, which is guys that are able to hone their skills, develop a character, and take it into the main roster without having any issues of Vince trying to change their character, like they did to your favorite Puerto Rican. No, I'm not going to call him Puerto Rican. Karrion Kross, where they put a mask on him and all this extra stuff. They didn't put his wife. They didn't put it as her. So to a certain extent, he was doomed from the get-go. So they took away everything that was cool about him because his in-ring sucked or wasn't that great. It took away his character. So you can't do that. So they're avoiding the same issue with this new crop. And guess what? Because Shawn Michaels, one, he's Triple H's probably right-hand man. They're literally they're buddies from like 30 years already. They know each other. And Shawn Michaels is somebody that got over. He's not some random dude that just trained people and whatever it is. No, he got over. He's Mr. WrestleMania, for God's sakes. Like, he knows how to sell tickets. He knows how to get asses on the seats. And in ring, arguably, you could say either it's Bret or him, number one of all time in terms of in ring. So who better than him? And if he's able to take those skills and turn them into teaching, I mean, bro, it's perfect. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Now, all those great things that you mentioned about Trick Williams, let's talk about the actual thing that's happening on NXT, which is a storyline between Trick Williams, Ilya Dragunov, and then Carmelo Hayes. He comes out here, Trick Williams is cutting a great promo, and then Ilya comes out, and then they respect each other. Like, you can legitimately tell that they love each other, bro, that they have respect. They know what they can do in the ring. You know what I mean? And then all their background and things like that. Now then Carmelo comes out with this lazy, terrible ass promo that looked like he was reading it from his wrist. His acting was poor.
Hey, the Rock has done that before, but he's good at it though.
But he's good at it.
John Cena called him out.
Carmelo was literally looking like he was looking at the big screen and reading the script. He didn't know how to act. Even Trick Williams was just like, bro, like, I'm trying to help you here, but I can't help you. You have to swim, dude. You can't sink.
See, and that's the sad part about Carmelo. Carmelo is as ready as he's gonna be, but like I said a couple of episodes ago, he's almost Ricochet. Like, he's better in promos, but I see him being utilized as but I see him being utilized as a Ricochet because he does have a lot of natural charisma. Like, people do like him because the guy is freaking amazing. The guy is really good. But
it's crazy how Ilya is.
It seems like it's not credible. Promos. Well, the difference. I think one thing that does help Ilya, and in the same vein, Gunther, they're serious. They're not cutting a promo to try to make fun of you. They're not trying to make a promo to make you look bad. They're trying to make a promo to tell you they're going to whoop your ass. And you believe it because of the way they wrestle. Because they wrestle like they're going to whoop your ass. It's believable. And that's the big difference between Ilya and Carmelo. Because Carmelo, and that's one of my biggest criticisms about Carmelo, he's not that big of a wrestler, but he wrestles like a smaller wrestler. He wrestles like Ricochet. Now, Ilya, on the other hand, he wrestles like a Daniel Bryan, which he wrestles bigger to his eyes, or sad to say, which I hate even mentioning his name, but like a Chris Benoit type guy, which are smaller guys, but then they're so intense and so good in the ring that you believe that they could actually beat somebody bigger than they are. So, and that's what I think the biggest issue. I mean, hell, Ilya beat Gunther for the NXT
match. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 match.
7 out of 10, 7 out of 5 in Japan, but it was
official
based on Dave Meltzer's stupid star ratings. Exactly. But I do think that that's the big difference. Like, Ilya, when he hits somebody, it looks like it hurts, and it probably does.
Big time.
And it looks, it's intense. The eyes, bro, the red eyes, that alone is like, oh shit,
they'll be looking dope. They'll be looking dope.
Yeah, well, because look at, for example, him and Tyler Bates. They're very, very similar. The only difference is Ilya is a lot more credible than Tyler is.
Bro, Tyler Bates is coming out with this Zen character now. This man is trying to be what's his name? The dude with the dreadlocks from NXT Black and Gold, that he's on AEW now.
Oh, Juice Robinson?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like.
Now he did win in life though. He's with Tony Storm.
Facts.
But
still.
Credit.
Yeah, me too. But
hey, if that's the path.
Now Carmelo Hayes did come out saying like, oh, I know who attacked us, Trick. It was Ilya. And then Ilya's just like with the what the fuck face, like, bro, why would I do that?
He doesn't have to do that.
He doesn't have to. Like, and nobody believed it. Even the crowd was like chanting against him, like what would they call him? Were they saying liar or bullshit? I can't remember. But anyways, they were calling him out on it. But then on top of that, you're gonna have the weakest hit that he hits Trick Williams, and Trick Williams is trying to save him because it looks so bad that he's just trying to play this off. And like the funniest part was Trick Williams whenever he tries to reach out for Carmelo, and then Carmelo starts looking at Ilya, and then Trick Williams is just like that, like, oh, help, I've fallen, I can't get up. Like, with the face. Like he tried to save him with that, bro. I busted out laughing, bro. I'm just like, look, I gotta give him props, man, because he made something. He what's your saying? He took
chicken salad, chicken shit. I don't know, chicken
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it was funny, man. But like, honestly, I can't wait to see Ilya versus Trick Williams. NXT New Year's Evil. So,
that should be good.
Hopefully Trick wins. Just again, Ilya can get called up, but I don't know. I don't think so.
The only thing that I see Ilya getting called up, and obviously this is going into the main roster, is because I know there's an event. I think it's in August or September in Germany for WWE.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't shock me if the main event's going to be Gunther against Ilya, which. Hey, take all my money. Take my money. We're good. Take my money. Like, we're good. Because that's going to be an amazing match. It's going to be a banger.
You accept
after banger. Bro, whatever they accept. I don't care if they accept Google Pay. I'll sign up and I'll get Google phone.
Bitcoin.
Here you go. Whatever. It's good. Litecoin. Let's go.
and then watches get watches get the biggest disappointment because like the match just gets tuned down. It's like, bro, just give them 30 minutes. I don't even care.
Give them 30 minutes and don't say anything. Just do what you do. Just do what you do.
Fucking banger.
But like I said, it wouldn't shock me if they try to bring him up for that because they have to build him up so he can go against Gunther, regardless if he has the IC title or not. Because Gunther's already established enough.
You imagine
you have to earn the right to face him. But.
You imagine that at the Rumble, right? Like Gunther comes out and then he whoops everybody and everybody's just laying down, and then the next person that comes out is Ilya's music hits and Ilya comes up, and then they just stare face to face. I feel like the crowd will probably be a little bit confused about like, yo, who the fuck is this? Or like, why are they staring face to face? Like, what is going on? It's like, bro, you gotta watch NXT Black and Gold. That's what you gotta do.
And all of a sudden Jay's there. He's like, yeet. You're like, bro, like really? Like, why'd you do that? Like,
Facts.
No,
you just ruined a moment. Chopped into next week.
I wouldn't mind that though.
Yeah,
not mind that.
But anyways, man, it's gonna be awesome. Honestly, I think it's gonna be awesome, especially having those two go at it, and then Trick Williams going at it with Ilya Dragunov. I just kind of want to see also a Trick Williams versus Carmelo, like Trick Williams winning, you know what I mean, and then just beating him. Like Carmelo just needs to turn heel and not say anything and just wrestle. Because like right now, he was better as a cocky, arrogant heel, but keep in mind, like Trick Williams did most of his talking, but at least he would cover himself whenever he was arrogant instead of being a babyface. But
to me, Carmelo is Adam Cole all over again.
Adam Cole, baby.
But I don't see Adam Cole in the main roster do well. I wouldn't see him do well.
He will be like he will be like
no.
Ciampa and
thank you.
Like
exactly.
DIY.
Ciampa,
DIY.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly.
But anyways, moving on, man, to the next hottest guy coming out of NXT. No, it's not Braun Breaker. No, it's not Baron Corbin. No, it's not Dijak. It is the Dragon Lee, the next big thing coming out of Mexico, straight up.
Yeah, he's what Kalisto wanted to be. Literally.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the next Rey Mysterio, bro.
Yeah, but even then,
and he may succeed more.
He's great. No, I don't think so, bro.
I don't think that like the smaller guys Unfortunately, I don't think they're
He's
gonna
not as
get
small
like.
as
Well,
he's not
true,
as small
true.
as
That's
Rey
right.
Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio
Like,
was like a
yeah,
separate
but
thing
he's not.
altogether.
Yeah, but Ray, I mean, like Dragon Lee is not even 6 foot, but he wrestles like a bigger dude sometimes.
Bro, but like
That
Rey
power
Mysterio is
bomb?
like what, like 5'3", 5'4",
Whatever
the
it
most?
is, whatever it is. What I mean is, like, I don't think we're ever gonna get like the David versus Goliath matches for the World Heavyweight Champion and David winning. Like, I think like that's back from like whenever Vince took over. You know, I mean, was
No,
running everything.
I think it could. I think it could happen, especially with the U.S. title, with the IC title, even with the World Heavyweight title. Not with the one that Roman has, but the one that Seth has. I think that could happen, because if Ray did it, anybody can in terms of stature.
True.
Because I mean, Ray was just amazing in the ring. And I know you didn't watch a lot of Ray's early stuff, especially with WCW. I still remember the first time I saw him, he was dressed up like the Phantom, and he was going against Eddie Guerrero. I was like, what is this? That's the first time I'd ever been exposed to something like that. That was absolutely insane. I was like, these guys are going like 100 miles an hour, and when you're used to watching Hogan against Kevin Nash or something, which is like at 3 miles an hour, these guys are just going like blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like the things they could do in the ring were just. And Rey Mysterio was like 18 at that time. He was a kid.
He was super young. He was super young.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
And then obviously going into WWE, obviously the whole Eddie Guerrero thing helped him a bunch. But he was able to get over. In fact, you got so over that his son was able to get into the business. And look at him now. Look at Dominic.
He was terrible. And now he's the biggest heel.
Dominic is still terrible, but he's a great heel. he's great. Like,
yeah.
As a character, he's amazing.
Now, going back to Dragon Lee, he did have a banger of a match against Dominic Mysterio, which I was very surprised. I celebrated like crazy over that match. Now, he also had a banger on Tuesday against Tyler Bates, which was a really, really good match. It started off a little bit weird at the beginning, just because, like, personally, I don't like whenever wrestlers, they do like the, oh, I know you type of gimmick that is like, they both do a drop kick at the same time. They both do a clothesline. I hate that shit personally. I think it's corny. You know what I mean? Which AEW tends to do that shit a lot. But anyways,
you think?
Yeah. But anyways, Dragon Lee definitely is going to be great, man, and I can't wait to see what the future brings for him. Definitely, I see him as a U.S. title holder for a while. I don't know about 2 years or something like that, but for a good amount of time, especially
even for 6 months,
matches.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to have the World Heavyweight Championship. He doesn't have to have the WWE Championship. All he has to do is establish himself as a good wrestler and stick around in the main roster, which I think he could do very easily, because he's really, really good, and everybody's liked him. Because you can see the reactions of the people when he's on the main roster.
Yeah,
you normally don't get that reaction. You normally don't get that reaction from people from NXT in the main roster from the crowd, because normally the crowds especially for, I would say, I don't know who's worse, Raw or SmackDown, but sometimes their crowds are just terrible. They're absolutely terrible sometimes. It's like the one after Survivor Series, I think it was in Tennessee. That was the worst crowd ever.
Yeah.
Terrible. So when he can get over in that type of crowd, the guy's made man. Like, I think he's gonna do great things. He's gonna be super over. Plus, you saw that video I sent you by text, I think it was yesterday, about when he gave the mask to the kid and all, and he swapped out the mask.
That was awesome.
That's a beautiful thing. Like, that's honestly a beautiful thing. That kid will be a wrestling fan forever. And that's what we need in wrestling. People like that, which connect with the public. And that's one thing Ray did well. Because it's like, whenever you see Ray come in, he always goes to the kids and he kind of does the head bump, like the slight head bump, and he kind of acknowledges them. He gives them time. Bro, that's how you get over. Like, that's how you get over. Because nobody's going to say no to that. It's a kid, bro. It's like Bret Hart when he used to give kids his sunglasses. That's awesome. That's a connection to the public. That's what you want as a wrestler. You want to build that connection, not just about what you can do in the ring, but what people feel. It's like a movie. The movie, they can put all the special effects. It's kind of like Marvel and Star Wars the last few years. If you don't care about the characters, you don't care about the end result of the movie, no matter how cool it looks, no matter what they do. If you don't care about the characters, you do not care.
That is a fact. Now, before we end the show, I did wanted to ask you, do you think that WWE should sign his brother Roosh?
Yes, absolutely. Without question. Completely
And then if
different wrestler.
And then let's say
amazing.
that he was going to get signed. Let's say he got signed. Who do you see a feud with his first feud?
You know what I wouldn't mind? As weird as it sounds, I wouldn't mind him going against Bronson Reed. That would be cool. Because Roosh is very physical. Bronson Reed's very physical. Roosh is obviously not as big as Bronson Reed is, but I think that would be kind of a good match, a good feud to establish him as a guy. That would be cool. Like him to overcome that, like his first feud, that would be great. I think that'd be cool. Plus the fact I do like Roosh for one reason. He went in his last match with Jungle Boy. He went into business for himself and he whooped his ass. Like for real. Like it looked like you're like, oh God. Jungle Boy won the match. Jungle Boy won the match, but you're like, oh God. Like he's whooping his ass for real. It's like, oh, it was almost uncomfortable because he whooped his ass. Like
I need to watch the match. You have to send it to me if you find it. But
it was great. It was great.
I would like to see him going brother versus brother. So I would like to see him as a heel.
Early, this quick.
That will be one way to introduce him, bro. You imagine that he comes out and then his music hits.
Actually, what wouldn't be a bad idea is for him to come in with Andrade and do kind of like the Ingobernadores that they have in Mexico. That wouldn't be a bad idea because he's part of a faction with Andrade in Mexico. That would be cool because I would like to see Andrade back in WWE because in AEW they're just wasting him. Even if they put him in NXT, I don't care.
Nah,
he's really good.
He'll come out and then join Santos Escobar.
He's better than Santos, though, in my opinion.
Who? Andrade?
Yeah. Bro,
I don't know.
In ring,
I never liked him. I never liked him.
In ring,
he's all right.
I didn't like him that much, but in ring, bro, he's way more credible too. Like, cause he's not as tall or as big as Del Rio, but he's not as small as.
What was his? I can't remember his original name in NXT. It was Andrade.
Cien Almas.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh my god.
Which was terrible because they used to put Cien. Like it was his nickname, but it's like Andrade Almas, like that makes no sense in Spanish. It's like people, hold up. It's like people that say no bueno. There's nothing, nobody says that. No bueno. Nobody really says that.
And then whenever they spell it, they don't even say bueno in the right. They don't even spell it right.
Bueno. No, it's not bueno. It's bueno. And then it's not no bueno. Nobody says that. I've never said that in my life. So, but anyways, I just had to get that off my chest.
anyways, guys, that was the episode for you guys. Definitely tune in to Tuesdays NXT. Check out Dragon Lee. Check out Ilya Dragunov. Check out Tyler Bates. And definitely check out Trick Williams, man. You won't regret it. Fun. They're fun to watch. I mean, you've seen Dragon Lee already in the main roster, but you have to watch NXT, man. NXT is fun to watch.
And your boy Axiom. Don't forget about him.
Axiom is a stud.
And don't forget about your girl, Nikita Lyons. She's coming back.
She thick.
Crickets.
She already came back. She came back on Tuesday. She had a match. I mean, she looked a little bit better. She didn't look that green. She was looking kind of like a plantain getting ready to ripe, like kind of like a greenish yellow.
No estaba ni batotón ni amarillo. She's right in the middle.
She's still thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, but still. Anyways, man,
thicker than Jello chocolate pudding.
This was your boy JJ. You got Javi over there.
Peace.